Possible federal spending cuts are sparking concerns for some of the Valley's elderly residents who use the Meals on Wheels service. News 3's Allura Lagarde is following that story. She's joining us now in studio with more. Allura.
Well, Steve, our older population is worried. One woman sharing that she has anxiety, thinking without additional resources, many programs may be forced to cut services, add seniors to growing wait lists, or turn people away entirely.
Mae, how you doing?
Congresswoman Susie Lee knocked on the door of Meals on Wheels recipient Mae Courson, a blind elderly woman who relies on this service.
The programs are very important for those of us citizens that are disabled, those of us that are seniors.
Recently, the reconciliation bill was passed through the House. It would cut nearly $300 billion from the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, also known as SNAP, through 2034, to offer historic tax cuts for small businesses, ordinary Americans, and billionaires. However, critics say these funding cuts and policy changes could increase the demand for Meals on Wheels services, which leaves many who use this service worried what this could mean for them.
You know, if you were to not receive these meals, what would that mean for you? Where would you have to go?
I do not know.
Yeah.
It's not something that I really want to think about. People like me and others like me would no longer be able to be as independent in their living situation.
Catholic Charities CEO Sarah Ramirez says for this program alone, they serve 2,500 elders and have over 900 on the waiting list.
And as there are cuts at the federal level, it will impact and come through the state and at the local level. And we're really concerned that our $4 million of fundraising just for this program will have to go up to $5 or $6 million. And that's just to sustain the individuals we are currently serving.
Congresswoman Lee says there is about 660,000 senior citizens in Nevada. 1 out of 2 seniors who are living alone on fixed incomes are hungry, suffering from food insecurity.
If they don't have that, then they can't afford the rent here, right? Because they'll have to pay some of their money that they are now, that Meals on Wheels is taking for, and buy food. So then that takes out of their rent budget. And then they have to move to another location. And so it's just a domino effect.
The reconciliation bill passed by the House now moves to the Senate for consideration. Steve?
All right, thank you, Allura.